Hey everybody, okay, so I kind of look crazy right now, but I kind of wanted to come on here and do more of like a chit-chatty video. I don't really do a ton of chit-chat videos, but I kind of wanted to share some of these products that I received in the mail. Pixi sent me this huge box, and I love Pixi. I love a lot of their products. I've shared with you guys a lot of Pixi products that I love, and they sent me this box and I was like, whoa, like I have to share this with everybody. And I kind of thought it's Pixi collaborated with like a bunch of different people on some new products that they launched, and I was kind of like, okay, these aren't going to be very good. Like usually collaborations sometimes like tend to, but let me tell you, I swatched these and I was like, I have to share these like ASAP. Like I had to literally, I hopped on IG stories and I started swatching and like sharing with everybody because I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Like these products are so good. They're so good. And I wanted to just kind of film a video showing you guys the products. At my Target personally, they already sold out of the eyeshadow palette. So I kind of wanted to just hop on here quick and show you guys and get this video up for you guys because there are some amazing products and I don't want them to sell out before you guys can get your hands on them because they're really good. They're definitely worth it. Okay, so I have some makeup on. I wanted to start my makeup before I started into all of this stuff. I have it like right here and I don't even know how to show you because the box is so ginormous. Maybe I'll just take you along. We're gonna go vlog style here. Let's do this. So this is what the box looks like. It's huge. I mean, like, here's my hand. Like, it's huge. It's huge. It's ginormous. Okay, so let's flip this open. It's ginormous. Look at this box. Oh, all of the products in here. This is crazy. Okay, so they collaborated with It's Judy Time. She's, I think, the only one I know. I think I know this girl too, but I'm not sure. She looks really familiar. Her name's Aspen. Then they also collaborated with Mariam, sorry, and then this lady Caroline. So these are all of the goodies that we're going to share in today's video. I'm so excited. Okay, so I'm quickly just going to share with you guys what is on my face right now. I have the Too Faced Hangover RX as my primer, and then I use the Bobbi Brown BB Cream in Fair. Love this stuff, it's so good. And then for my concealer, I have a lot of products here to share with you guys, but they're not all under my eyes. Amazing Cosmetics sent me some concealers and a primer. This one is the Amazing Concealer Hydrate. It's like a stick concealer. And it's super tiny and super cute, and I love the packaging. I tried this under my eyes a couple weeks ago, and oh my gosh, it was not good. It was really, really just cakey and crepey and creasy, but I think it's going to be awesome for spot concealing because it's so tiny. It's really actually creamy and it's very, very pigmented, and it does set down well. It just did not go well under my eyes. I think it's because it was super kind of creamy and thick. It didn't work under my eyes very well, but it's going to be great for spot concealing. The other thing I got is this Line Smoother Plus Primer. So cool. So it's like this squeezy tube, and then they have these like little balls, and you just kind of squeeze a little bit and then roll it under your eyes, and it just kind of like smooths everything out. You can use it around your smile lines, your forehead lines, like whatever you want, and it's really good. I will say though, the 2 times I've used this, I think I used way too much because I think it like interfered with my actual makeup. So I need to play around with this a little bit more to make sure I get like the right amount. I think I just like gooped it on, so I need to play around with that. Then under my eyes today, I have the Amazing Cosmetics Amazing Concealer. So this is actually really good and super pigmented. I mean, my eyes are like, they're like really bright right now. And I find that it kind of settles a little bit into my fine lines, so I definitely think setting it helps, but it still kind of settles throughout the day, but it looks so good on camera, and it looks really good. I'd have to say it's very thick and very tacky and super pigmented. Like you need like a dot size for both under eyes there. It's super pigmented. This squeezy tube will last you a lifetime. And then I actually put underneath this concealer the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. Now, I didn't need to do that. I just kind of wanted to see what this felt like under the eyes. I wore it yesterday alone and it was like completely gone by the end of the day. Like, it did not wear long at all. So I don't know. I'm not super impressed with that. But again, I'm gonna try it again, and if it doesn't work, I'm not ashamed. I'm gonna bring it back. Okay, then also a new product that I have all over my face. This is the Laura Mercier Candle Glow Sheer Perfecting Powder in the shade 1, and totally reminds me of the Hourglass ambient lighting powders, like the way it's like, the way it looks, the way it kind of feels. The one thing I have to say about this is it's very similar to the Hourglass, but it's a little bit more coverage. Like, there's actual like coverage to it. It is pretty sheer still, like you're not gonna get like full coverage out of this alone, but it's very just kind of glowy. It kind of gives you like a nice airbrush look. Very similar, very similar to the Hourglass powders. And then for my brows, I also have the Anastasia Perfect Brow Pencil, but that's just what I got so far. Okay, so I have the new Judy Time palette. So this is an eyeshadow palette, and then she also came out with a lip palette. So I haven't even swatched the lip palette yet. Really excited to play around with that at the end. But this palette is beautiful. It is so pretty. Like I said, it was sold out at my Target. It was completely gone. So you get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you get 12 eyeshadows that are just completely neutral and beautiful. You get a good mix of matte and shimmer, and even like kind of like a mix, like a satiny kind of feel to them, and they are just they're so pretty. A great neutral warm eye. So I think we're gonna play around with this today, make an eye look, and yeah, I'm so excited to play around with it. Okay, so I'm gonna do swatches real quick for you guys. So those are the first 3. They are so pigmented and really beautiful. I'm not good at swatching, you guys. I'm not good at it. I know, right? How can I like not be a good swatcher? Okay, but those right there, hopefully you guys can see. Told you guys I'm like the worst swatcher ever. There they are. Oh, can you get it? Oh, I like did a curve on my arm. Like, why would I do that? There they are. But let me tell you, they're buttery and smooth. So those are the first kind of 2 rows there, and then we'll do these 2 rows just so you guys can kind of see the pigmentation. I mean, I personally feel swatches don't really tell the truth sometimes, because sometimes they can swatch really well, but they don't actually work very well. You know what I mean? Okay, and then there is the bottom 2. I mean, they're really pigmented, and I mean, you get the picture, right? I'm sure there's a bunch of other swatches online that you could see. Like I said, I'm not a swatcher. I've never been a really good swatcher, but I know it's like, how can you not be a good swatcher? But, you know, I'm just not. Okay, so I think I'm gonna start off with this shade right here, and I'm just gonna take a big fluffy brush and plop it in the crease. I will say there's quite a bit of fallout, but not like a total, not like a crazy amount. So I'm just gonna sweep this in the crease, go on the lid too, just blend upwards. This is kind of like, what does this remind me of? Maybe a little bit of soft brown by MAC. Okay, and then I think I'm going to take this gold shade right here and apply this all over the lid. See how pigmented it is? Oh yeah, it's pigmented. I bet if you wet your brush too, you get a really foiled look. But I'm good. I just want like an everyday look today. Maybe I should zoom you guys in. Okay. Okay, so as you guys Okay, so as you can see, it's pigmented. Like, they apply really nicely, I have to say. And then I'm going to take one more shade here. What should I take? Use one of these brushes. I think I'm going to take this shade right here and just put that in the kind of outer V and crease. Kind of blend it in. Okay, so I just dragged some of that too underneath my eyes here. Okay, so the only thing it's missing is a matte highlight shade, but that's fine. But I think it's so pretty. I think these are so gorgeous. Here, let's do some different swatches right here. So that's what they look like. Like, look at the pigmentation. It's so good. So good. Okay, so then for Mary Ann's collaboration, I just finished up my eye makeup there. So then for Mary Ann's collaboration, she came up with some strobe and sculpting palette, and then strobe and bronze palette, and then the strobe and sculpt brush. So I'm definitely going to try out the brush, and I can't tell, I'm going to pull both of these palettes out. I can't tell if one's for like deeper skin, and it doesn't say if it's for like deep skin or light skin, or you know. Okay, so this one actually says highlight and contour, and this one says strobe and bronze. So like, I don't know if they're supposed to be like, I don't know. Okay, so that's what this one looks like. This is the highlight and contour. Let's swatch them here. That one looks pretty good. That looks too deep. Too ashy for my skin, and that one was way too deep. Okay, and then this is the bronze and glow. So this one, I think I might use that one right there. Oh, these are really buttery. This one's buttery, more buttery. Oh god, I talk. This one's, I like this one. I think I'm gonna go that top shade right there. And I am gonna try the brush out, but I think the brush is a little small. I'm just gonna go with it though. Oh, this is really pigmented. Okay, so I'm not totally, it actually looks okay on camera, but I'm not, it's a little patchy. I feel like it's a little hard to blend. Maybe it's the brush. It's really pigmented. It just doesn't blend very well. Come on, blend out. Okay, I'm just gonna try the other palette with the lightest shade and see what that looks like on. It's really orangey, we'll say. It's very warm. I kind of feel oompa loompa-y. Okay, it's a little oompa loompa-y. Okay, so I'm just gonna take one of my blushes. This is the NARS blush in Impassioned. I've been really obsessed with this. It's such a pretty spring blush. It's like this really light pink. Okay, and I'm not gonna use these highlights, but I just kind of want to feel them. These are a little more chalky than the ones I'm gonna show you guys. The other girl did an amazing job with these highlighters. I want to feel these. Well, they're not bad. They're just a little chalky. They're not bad. They're not bad. Okay, so then the girl Aspen, she came out with 3 little highlighters. Actually, one is a blush topper and then 2 highlighters. And then she also came out with this little duo. It's the Lower Lash Mascara and Brow Tamer. Never tried the Brow Tamer. Love the Lower Lash Mascara. Such a good lower lash mascara. But I swatched these on IG stories the other day. They're so pretty. I'll swatch them again here for you guys. Okay, so this is the blush topper, and this is the, what is it called? Rome Rose. It is so pretty. It's like It's very pigmented, so soft and buttery. It's like this really pretty rosy pink with gold shimmer in it. So if you're afraid of shimmer, you might be afraid of this. I don't know if you could see it. It's super glowy. So I think this will be really pretty. You have to be careful though, I think. I always get scared of really pigmented blush toppers because then you start to look like a clown and nobody likes that. The other one I have here is Santorini Sunset. It's kind of just like a peachy golden-y shade. So, oh, they're so buttery. Look how big they're, oh my god, look at that. Okay, there it is right there. I remember when I swatched this, I was like, oh my god, these are so pigmented. But then you like shear them out and they're just a beautiful subtle glow. No chunky glitter, like not crazy at all. And then this one is in London Luster. It's like a white pearly shade. I mean, yeah. But then you blend them out and they're really pretty. So that one is the top one there. I think I'm going to try out Santorini, what is it called? Santorini Sunset. I think I'm going to wear that one. I'm going to use my Sigma High Cheekbone Highlighter. And, oh yeah, it's pigmented. Oh, but they blend out so nice. I'm glad they blend out good. Okay, oh my gosh, I love this highlighter. How pretty. From the drugstore, are you kidding me? This is amazing. This is probably the best drugstore highlighter I've ever tried, for sure. Okay, then we're gonna go back into the It's Judy Time little lip palette here. They smell like cherry. No, they smell like candy. Some kind of like cherry candy. Or watermelon candy? Oh, I don't know. They smell really good. Okay, so I'm going to go in with this shade right here. I think it's called Cara Bear. I'm just going to take this on like a little lip pencil brush here. And just kind of buff it in. Actually, I think I'm just going to take my finger. Ooh, they're pretty creamy. I kind of like the idea of having one of these. You know, you don't need like a million lip palettes, but something like this, which has a lot of different like mauves and neutrals, but then like some pops of color, I feel like you can custom make your lip color, because I love this. Like, I love the fact of just like kind of popping this on with like a lip brush and then blending in other colors. And they're so thin, but they give a good color on the lips. Like, they're not a liquid, they're really thin. They're almost like lip balmy kind of feel, even thinner even. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of this color right here, pop it on. Okay, and then the last collaboration is the Caroline. She has the double cleanse. She kind of talks about how it's really, really important to double cleanse your skin. One step, remove all the makeup, and then cleanse your skin again. And it's this huge jar. So I love the packaging. It's really nice. So one side is like a solid cleansing oil, almost like a cleansing balm, I would think. And then the other side is a cleansing cream. It's kind of interesting. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, okay, so we have the solid and then the cream on the other side. Really cool. Very interesting. I obviously am not going to try that out on camera, but I definitely will try it out and let you guys know. Okay, so some things that I think are really good out of the collection and that I think you should maybe look into. The first thing is this eyeshadow palette. I think it's really good. It's great quality. They're super pigmented. There's not a ton of kick up from these shades either, and they're really creamy. Even the mattes are really good. They're really blendable. They work really nicely on the eyes. great kind of warm palette, especially from the drugstore, and you get a lot of product. Like, those are huge eyeshadows. The other thing I think is amazing, and I think you need it, I think you need to run before these sell out, are the highlighters. Oh my gosh, they're beautiful. These are the best drugstore highlighters I've ever tried. They even beat some of my like higher end ones. I'm not joking. They're amazing. Super buttery and creamy. And then the other thing is, I love this lip palette. I think it's really a fun way to kind of customize a shade, and like I said, it's really thin, kind of balmy, and it almost is like a stain that you kind of just tap on. And I love the different kinds of neutrals you have in here. You have some peachy tones, mauve tones, and again, you can kind of mix and create your own kind of custom shade. And I never really thought to like get a lip palette, but this makes me totally rethink lip palettes now. Like, I want to go try other ones. I think it's so much fun. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you guys have any video requests, if you want to see more in-depth swatches, kind of closer up rather than just me going like this in a video. I'm going to have a whole blog post that goes along with this video on my blog. It's linked down below. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!